Hello, fellow geominers, it's MrAlanC. What's up, geohackers? It's MrAlanC coming at you today in this episode. It's a vlog you don't want to miss. We're going to check out the new update just put out by Scheper. We're also going to go driving, geomining with 5 phones at once, and we're going to pop some geo drops. Stick around, you can even win a Sentinel. Alright, here's the email. Alan, if you've been keeping up with us lately, you already know that it's been quite a month for us at XYO. Earlier this month, we went through a major revamp of our strategy. Our vision remains the same, and that is this: to create a people-powered geospatial data network. One that is open, decentralized, and powered by our community of geohackers. A geospatial data network is something that provides location data as well as other data. Sorry, I have hiccups. Things like weather, the proximity between objects, humidity, light, etc. You may not realize it, but our world today will fall apart if it wasn't for geospatial data. For instance, driving directions, you use GPS, which provides you geospatial data, enabling you to get to your destination. At XY, we are laser focused on building technology that overcomes the shortcomings of GPS, and that's what the XYO network is. Oh man, there's a lot of stuff I've already heard. The problem with GPS is that it's easy to spoof, it costs taxpayers over $2 million a day, and it's owned by a single government entity, the U.S. Air Force. The problems with GPS were recently brought to light in the news story. It outlined serious risks of Tesla cars being vulnerable to GPS cyber attacks. The bottom line is this: we're not going to get very far if our geospatial infrastructure continues to rely on GPS. This is an $11 trillion plus problem. That's why XYO is solving it. Earlier this month, we reallocated resources. We are focusing on our strategy and laser focused on a fast-growing app called Coin. Now, guys, you should all have Coin downloaded. Go download it now. It's COIN. It's free. We needed this to do this because we weren't as effective with our resources as we believed we could be. And we owe it to our community to allocate resources in the most effective way to achieve our vision. Coin has been a smash hit with our community of geohackers, and Coin's growth doesn't look to be slowing down anytime soon. Then we have a look at the chart, and last 28 days, there's been 47,000 downloads. Last 7 days, 31,000. I don't really know what this means, any of these numbers, but it looks good, right? All right. Things are looking very good. They can be better, though. Coin is an iOS and Android app that interacts with geomining devices and incentivizes users to report their location data for an exchange of XYO. It increases the number of edge nodes that will be collected and transport cryptographically validated geospatial data to the XYO network, where data will be available for querying with all sorts of use cases. Think about the use cases of GPS alone. Creating a vast supply of cryptographically valid geospatial data is a key to creating a people-powered network, one that will overcome the shortcomings of GPS. Our focus centers on growing the number of Coin daily active users. Okay, then why are Sentinels $50 a pop on the shop? I want to get a bunch and get them out to people. I shipped 8 out to people today. I want to ship more out, but I can't really buy a bunch of them if they're $50 a pop and ship them out. But first, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Like most revolutionary technologies, the hard part centers on overcoming the so-called chicken and egg problem. Chicken and egg problems occur whenever the value of a proposition of 2 separate groups is dependent on the other. For example, is an auction site like eBay the amount of demand from buyers, or what attracts the supply of products being sold to the sellers? How do you make both groups happy in the beginning when there's no supply because of no demand? So they're saying right now nobody wants to use the network, and the geohackers and miners don't have a reward coming. So how do you please everybody? Sure, the geospatial data is valuable and there will be use cases where there's demand for that data, but how does one create the supply first without being demand? That's the problem Coin is solving. Growing Coin's daily active user accounts increases the supply of cryptographical-backed geospatial data in the XYO network. This then opens up the door for demand of that data. Enterprises paying for geospatial data, e-commerce companies, shipping and logistic companies, and more. The key and the hardest part is creating the supply, and creating supply means acquiring daily active users. Well, guys, I'm really ticked that they're charging so much for Sentinels. If they wanted to grow this, they'd need to lower the price of Sentinels, period. Fortunately, that's what our team is good at. Today, I would like to provide you with an update on how we're going to do this front. Here's a pretty picture that will give you a simple glimpse. Coin stats. Coin's daily active user growth, 1,000 new active users per day. That's great. It's growing 18K plus on June 6th or June 19th. I don't know what that means. Does that mean they got 18,000 users total or that day? I have no idea. Daily active user count was 18,105 on June 19th. This is an all-time high for us. Okay, so on June 19th, 18,000 people used Coin, okay? That's not very many. It's over 60,000. Coin has been installed by over 60,000 users since launch. Okay, but if only 18,000 of them are using it, that's not very many users. I mean, it's good, but you got a lot of work to do. We need to lower the price of Sentinels. Average daily screen time, 3.5 hours per user per day. Hey, that's impressive. Likely in the top 10 apps by average daily screen time in the world. Over 250,000 XYO being geo-dropped per day by our community of geohackers. That's awesome. I like these pictures. They did good animations here. Over 2,000 Sentinel IX devices have been shared and distributed to friends the first week. Well, I just sent 8 more out today. The Sentinel X devices are shared with friends, have earned a total of 58,290 XYO for the original owners of the Sentinel X, who then gave them to friends. So they did 2,000 out and they've earned 58,000. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. What? That's a lot. Friends who have been given Sentinel X devices have earned over 500,000 XYO in just a week. This is showing the importance of handing out Sentinels to people. Coin is being used over 120 countries in the world. Geohacker, 20 to 30% into average. I don't know what that is. 30-day geohacker retention rate is 20 to 30%, while industry average for mobile apps is 7.5%. Over 1,000 Coin Plus hackers and over 200 Coin Pro hackers. Oh, nice. So they got 1,200 paid subscriptions. And they're making money monthly off of 1,200 people. That's good. 325 a day. 325 average Sentinel shared per day and growing. Well, a lot of people are just Sentinel sharing with themselves. Now let's look at the stats above a bit closer. First Coin's organic daily active user count is growing by 1,000 people per day. Emphasis on organic. We have been only testing our advertising campaigns so far. We have not even advertised Coin using app advertising campaigns. We've recently started promoting the Sentinel X geomining hardware devices. And you've probably seen our ads. I've seen them on Facebook. That's how they got me, actually. They are classy and tasteful ones. Won't grab your attention. Oh, they grabbed my attention. I expect our daily active users to skyrocket once we begin our app advertising campaigns. Second, we hit a daily active user count on June 19th of 18,091. This is an all-time high for us. Coin has been installed by over 60,000 users since launch in February 6th. This is all fine and good, but here's a metric that's just insane. The average daily screen time on Coin is 3.5 hours per user per day. This has become the alternative to turning on your phone on and off, or turning your phone off, and we're fairly certain Coin's average daily screen time falls within the top 10 apps in the world. Coin is used so much by users that we have users reporting bugs about using Coin too much. We recently got an email from a user complaining that they use Coin so much that the Coin logo has resulted in a screen burn. Oh my god, they must have a plasma screen. I had to look up screen burn to know what the hell he was talking about. Apparently this is a bug with the iPhone 8 caused by using the app too much. Crazy. This is what happens when you create an app that is used too frequently. We've reported the problem to Apple. We have yet to hear back. User-generated geodrops. Recently, we released a feature that enables our users to geodrop crypto assets, the first being XYO. We are seeing over 250,000 XYO being geodropped per day. Holy crap! Really? By users or by you guys? Because these guys are geodropping too, so who knows. Sentinel Sharing. Recently, we released the Sentinel Sharing feature. This enables you to register your Sentinel X and pass it out to friends. When your friend uses coin, you then begin earning 10% on top of whatever crypto assets they collect. Over 2,000 Sentinel X devices have been shared with friends in the first week. The Sentinel X devices have earned a total of 58,000 XYO for the initial owners who have passed them on to friends. So that's $582. But I guess it's only been 2 weeks. This means that their friends have earned over 500,000 XYO in a week. People are now coining in over 120 countries. Coin is being used in 120 countries in the world. There's a total of 195 countries in the world. Coin retention rate, 30-day. Geohacker retention rate is 20 to 30%, while the industry average for mobile apps is 7.5%. Coin Plus and Coin Pro. This week we launched 2 new products, Plus and Pro. These are monthly subscription products. Learn more here. We now have over 1,200 active Plus and Pro users. A lot of repeated info in this. Okay, finally, the future. Recently at XYO, we hired an amazing customer service team member named Vicky. Vicky lives abroad and has a family that lives in New York. Unfortunately, Vicky's grandmother died. Vicky flew to New York for the funeral. While there, she reconnected with her aunt, who is head nurse at reputable hospital in New York. While catching up, Vicky's aunt asked her the usual questions. How's life? How's work? Vicky mentioned she started working at this company XY. Vicky's aunt asked, that sounds familiar. What do they do? Vicky said, we're building an exciting geospatial, I'll never know how to pronounce that, technology called XYO. Vicky's aunt stopped her in her tracks and replied, wait, you mean XYO, the technology powering the Sentinel X devices in coin? I just got one. Our entire nursing staff is obsessed with it. Vicky's aunt exclaims that almost her entire nursing staff is now bragging nonstop about geomining. It's spreading like crazy over here. This story gives you a glimpse into how pervasive XYO is becoming. What we're building is no longer a dream. It's no longer an idea. Well, don't get too caught up. You got to keep pushing hard, guys. XYO is becoming a reality, and the best part is we're doing it together. Our community of geohackers. Coin is progressing, and in my opinion, our team is not even firing on all cylinders yet. We've created one of the most used apps daily in the active user screen time, and we intend to release more features that will continue to grow our movement. We have many exciting features coming to Coin soon, and it's super hard for me not to tell you about them or to even hint at them, and I won't. I'm not going to review any details yet, but don't worry, it'll be worth the wait. Oh, damn. Till then, stay tuned and keep coining. Sincerely, Scott Scheper. P.S. Holy P.S. Look at all this. If you haven't got yours already, here's a link to get a free Sentinel X device and beginning or an XYO through the Coin app. All we ask is that you pay shipping. Here's a link to special. It would help us out a lot if you share that link above with your friends. Please forward this email to friends and family. Simply order the Sentinel X device on that page and then download the Coin app. I realize our $12.95 shipping and fulfillment fee is expensive. More expensive than usual expensive. But we're trying our best to get shipping costs down. We design the hardware and ship it from our USA-based warehouse. It ain't cheap, but we feel the quality is better than you would receive from offshore everything. Here's a link to our special. Please share it. It would help us out if you share the link above. All right, good update from Scott there. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below. What do you think? Are we headed in the right direction with Coin? And what's next for Coin? Talk to you later, guys. Like, subscribe, and comment. Bye-bye.